Yes, it's me. I'm back from the boot towel. Right, let me tell you something. I've posted a Twitter comment, and I think it's important to do it because I've seen a lot of people, and a lot of people have messaged me getting upset, irate, etc. It's hot. Um, Let me tell you something now. I've just seen a tweet from Kalen, and they have contacted Tommy Robinson within the last hour. He is fine. He is in good health. He has not, repeat, not been attacked. Now, there's a couple of things to say to you here, right? I want you to look at the top of this video because it's important. Don't let infiltrators, trolls, lowlifes, the old Bill, anyone wind you up into a situation where they want you to become violent, right? Now, trust me when I say this, I am not a pacifist, but you got to be very clever in the way that you deal with this. Deal with it in the way the establishment can't fight you, right? Deal with it in a way that the establishment... I've got to take these hearing aids out because all I can hear is buzzing and feedback. They want you to become aggressive. They want you to do these violent things. They want you to scowl the gates of 10 Downing Street. Trust me, you don't have to do any of that. Use your head, right? There is a way of doing this, and it's via the Constitution. The Constitution comes in front of democracy. Stand up for the Constitution. I'm putting it together now, everything that needs to be put together, right? The thing they fear most is losing power. Like any tyranny or tyrannous country, elites, governments in the world, the thing they fear the most is losing power. You have the power to take that away, but don't do it with violence, and don't let these people wind you up with these silly comments about Tommy Robinson's been beat up by 4 XYZs, right? He's fine. Callan has sent out a tweet, which I have posted below this video. Send this video out and make sure, do not rise to the bait, right? We're patriots. We're the people that in the end will fight for this country, right? But don't let them goad us into it. Because if you allow them to goad us into that fight, they are the people that are taking control. They are the people that will win that. Don't do it, right? Now, I'm telling you now, trust me, there's a lot of people that know me out there. I've took on enough systems in my life and know how to win against this system. Trust me, right? You've got to use your head and use their system against them. Look at what they fear the most. One, losing power. How can that be done? Use the Constitution against them. That's why they took it away from you. But they haven't removed it from you. They can't. They just haven't educated you about it. And we're educating you about it. There are elements to this that are extremely unconstitutional. The judiciary has acted in a way that is not only unreasonable, that is without a doubt against Tommy Robinson's civil rights. It's against his human rights. I'm gobsmacked that he has been sent to prison for 13 months, allegedly, and been convicted or not convicted without a jury. Whereas the people that are responsible for rape jihad in this country were receiving a trial of sorts. I don't like that, and I know you don't like that. But I'm going to make an appeal to people. Stand with me. We will arrange a day, a massive day, to go to Windsor Castle. I want you to understand why I'm doing it and what I'm doing. And we don't want people turning up with cans of lager. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in real patriots that are focused on taking back this country, on serving justice for the people on the state. That can be done, and we will do it. Now, I want you to understand something. When I went to Buckingham Palace and 30 officers arrested me, with all them dragons round me, I could have kicked off, I could have done a lot of things. We could have arrested the police officers if there had been more of us. Because what we were doing was not unlawful. In fact, in the Bill of Rights 1688-89, it states to use commitments against any individual in this country for petitioning the Queen, to prosecute a person for petitioning in the Queen is illegal. It states that. When it went to court, the dragons will tell you they was in the court. When I stood up and spoke about our constitution in that courtroom with a judge and talking to the judge, defending myself with my constitution, holding up the Bill of Rights, holding up the coronation oath, asked the dragons. And they said, we're going to need to have a trial. I said, oh, good, I'll get a jury. They said, no, it's a summary offence. I said, well, you can't convict me without a jury. And what they said was, we need to make a 4-hour trial. So they postponed it, adjourned it. And on the 8th of February, I returned to court. My witnesses come to court. The gallery was full of dragons. Not a single police officer turned up in that court. No video cameras of 30 police officers were working. The chief superintendent declined to make a statement. The chief inspector declined to make a statement. Watch the video of what happened outside Buckingham Palace. 30 police officers. Cameras weren't working. Their personal cameras weren't working. 30 police officers never made a statement against me. And the prosecution offered no evidence. I was free to leave the court that day. You've got to understand how powerful the Constitution is. You've only got to know what it is. It isn't complicated. And the more we put the pressure on with the Constitution, we will win in the same way as our ancestors won for us. It's your call. But I'm going to Windsor Castle, and what I'm going to do is put that petition out. I want every one of you to print it out. Someone stand with me at Windsor Castle. We'll plan it. We'll send it out. We'll do it exactly the same way as we arrested Sadiq Khan. They won't know what day we're going. They won't know when we're going to go there, what time of day. What they will know is when we turn up, we are non-violent, we are constitutionalists, we are drug and alcohol free. Well, maybe until we get to the pub after, but no, I'm joking, right? No issues with having a booze after. Celebrations are not an issue, right? You know what I'm pointing at. You know what I'm saying to you. We stand as constitutionalists for the rule of law. People walking down the high street with cans of Stella and Tennent's Extra, it's not the look that you want. You are law-abiding, responsible people. We don't need the state to interfere with our lives, yeah? So I want you all to understand why and what I'm doing. Let's take this forward. Let's take the fight to them under our constitutional laws. And we'll see how many barristers stand with us. We'll see how many judges stand with us. But let me tell you something now. The Queen of England has no choice, because the focus is on Windsor Castle. The tourist cameras are on Windsor Castle. And the world is looking and saying, what's going on? And what we say is democracy's failed. Justice has failed. Our parliament has failed. And there is only one recourse left for us before a full-scale revolution. And that is a petition to the Queen. But you've got to have faith in the Constitution. You've got to have faith. You've got to believe in your rights. You believe in this country, England. We can take back control of this country. All you've got to do is stand up and take back control via our Constitution. And we can all do it. So again, I want to emphasise, one of the reasons I did that at Buckingham Palace was to prove to you that our Constitution is more powerful than anything else. They know that. And that's why 30 police officers said their cameras wasn't working. 30 police officers did not make statements. 30 police officers never turned up in that court. And the Crown Prosecution Service, before a trial of 4 hours, stood up and said, we offer no evidence. And I was free to leave. That's the power of our Constitution. That's the power of the coronation oath. That's the power and the knowledge that you could and should hold. That's the knowledge that you should be teaching your children and your grandchildren. That's the power that the people hold. The people of England are sovereign. That's what our ancestors fought for and died for. That's why that cenotaph is there. And let me tell you something now. We're taking back this country. So remember, do not rise to the bait. Tommy Robinson is, as I understand it, from his colleagues from Twitter, they have contacted him. He has not been assaulted. Do not allow the trolls, do not allow the infiltrators, do not allow the idiots to wind you up at such a stressful time. I know how much you all love Tommy Robinson, right? Don't fail him by taking the bait. Yeah? There's a process for what we're doing. There is a way forward. And all you people can be part of it. All I need is for you to help me do it. And the way to take power off them is via our Constitution. They are the ones who are in the wrong, not us. That's it. So that was the message. I am now going to do a little bit of research, bring some stuff up, and I'm going to show you some detail. And we're going to get this working, and we're going to crack on. That's it. Love to all the bits. Don't forget what I believe in: the Constitution, common law, the rule of law, no loss, no harm, no injury. Keep them peeled. That's it. Bye-bye.